Good East positioning lesson, everybody. The news thing, and I'm sorry about today's episode being a bit of a disappointment, but it's about high time that I tackle my biggest OCD. These three don't have booze in them. And that's what we're going to spend this episode doing. We're not going to do the new mission this time round. I'm sorry for that. If you are only here for the story progress of the game and see new missions, you will not be getting that this time around. This time around is probably going to be a very short episode today. Or who knows, maybe there will be some of the new mission depending on how long this takes me. Actually, now that I think about it, if I just do the collectibles and cut out me finishing the mission. Yeah, you know what, there might be a new mission, but first we gotta take care of this. So let's take care of it. First off, you can skip these at the very beginning of the game if you're a speedrunner, but I don't want to skip the cutscene because I didn't want to lose story. So if it's our first time seeing it, we won't skip. Also, thankfully, when it comes to New Game Plus, you do get all of your abilities. Now, if you'll excuse me, I will pause. I will meet you back where we can get the boo, and then I'll meet you again to show you what I all collected during the mission. So, see you later. Now, in this room is the boo. If you shine your dark light over here, you can see a wheel that is normally in here that wasn't in this first mission, to which we get a boo. Boo ha ha, I'm Boogie Woogie, hang 10, green-headed dude. Something I have to love about this game has two types of humor nailed. Dad jokes and puns. And oh boy, do I love dad jokes and slapstick, not puns. Dad jokes and slapstick is what I meant to say. And if it wasn't for the fact I played this game so many times, I would be actively laughing at all the jokes. But I did my first playthrough, but yeah. Anyways, that's the boo in A1. I'll meet you guys back at the end of the mission. Oh, by the way, you can skip EGAD's calls too. Alrighty, and that's the first mission cleared. Yes, you do have to clear every mission that you get a new collectible on in order for the collectibles to count. So I will also be showing these new best totals, and as you can see here, when I'm not commentating over it, I get a much faster time. And yet, despite all that, I still got a double star rank. I know I didn't get as much money as before, but you'd think the time bonus would make up for it, but apparently didn't collect enough treasure. You see why I don't like it? Anyways, I'll meet you back in Mission 2. And here we are in Mission 2. Our boo this time in Mission 2 is in the mudroom, as you can suck up the table. And reveal, I am Baboon, let's go boonanas! I don't know if there is a boo in Luigi's Mansion 3 who says his name is Boonanas, but I would love to see that. Anyways, you can also see the double charge that lets you just have more fun with the boo. And I might also, since there's Slammer Ghosts, I might also show off the double charge. But I'll actually also just explain it here. In a typical fight, if you can get the ghost charge up to 2 before doing the burst and you defeat it with the double burst instead of the singular burst, you get a gold bar instead of just the 3 coins. If you want a physical example of what I'm showing you, I'll be back in just a second. Alright, the blue sperm cells here do have a bit of health that I can try out the double burst and show what I mean by you get a bigger reward if you're able to reach the double burst. Oh, okay, no, you're over there. So, let me get you. A 1 and a 2. You see you get a gold bar because I was able to capture him with the double burst instead of the single burst. Also, with the amount of time it's taken just from backtracking and cutting away alone, I do not think this episode will contain a new mission. Sorry, it looks like you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Alrighty, and with that, mission 2 is done. I did it! And oh boy, I got distracted by some other things. So let me just, barely a better time, way more damage, and less money. I wouldn't be surprised. Huh. Well, still a double star. My foot's asleep. Oh, goodness gracious, my foot's asleep. I accidentally sat over top of it. Aw, crap, it's asleep. And I farted. Yeah. Oops, shit, sorry. Real quick, I'd like to point out a secret. If you return the statues back in this mission with the dark light device you've obtained, well, not only will they already come out sword swinging for you, but they do reward you with cash. So, despite the obstacle and them literally hitting me, am I getting the capitalism call?
Oh, yellow. Ciao.
Yes, I did. Despite them literally hitting me and giving me damage, they still were worth the money! So, you know. And I guess I'm not really gonna cut away because we're already so close. And I've kind of determined that we've spent too much into the episode to really warrant doing anything else other than the sad, distractible backtracking. But as you notice in the art studio, there's a hanging taupe over nothing, and the painting is missing. We suck balls. And here's the boo. Oopsie, I made a boo-boo. Anyways. Ow. Okay, yeah, if you use it for too long, it'll overheat on you. That's why you gotta let it go, because it will recharge faster if it's not overheated, but it's not a huge deal. You don't even take damage from it overheating, despite what the animation may have you think. And that is the most entertaining boo death by far. But here is this mission's boo, meaning we are all caught up on the boos. And so, ladies and gents, I will get back to you after these important messages from our sponsors that you will not see. And with that,
Oh, yes.
that concludes the backtracking saga. As for you see, in this mission, we've gotten everything it has to offer. We did it a little bit faster, took significantly more damage, but we got some more treasure,
I did it.
and we still somehow got a triple star rank. The ranking system in this game is total BS. It's literally just keep playing the missions as fast as you can until it eventually gives you what you want. This is coming from someone who 100%ed that 3DS version, and on his personal file is trying to 100% this version. Yikes. I have no life if this is what I'm attempting to do with my time. But anyways, skipping your dialogue, and we're going to go into the vault, because I want to show off all the collectibles, particularly the money. We have a new boo, and here is our final treasure count from all the backtracking. I know some people would say it's cheating, but I did not actively stop myself from getting collectibles. So here is the final treasure count. And hey, there is a compromise in there because I don't get to start the new mission with the upgrade just because I went backtracking. But I do get my OCD cured because holy crap, awoli, finally, this makes sense. And now is sticky situation. I don't think we've done enough time to warrant the episode ending, but I also think we've done too much time to warrant the episode going on to a new mission. So instead, we're gonna tackle Egad's vault and truly take a look at the place. He's been telling us to. Moving on in here, we have the ghost container. We have Evershade Valley ghosts and Scarescraper ghosts. Anyway, these are special boss ghosts you catch in multiplayer mode. These are ghosts you'll find throughout the story. If you're worried about 100% completion, these ghosts you will get just by beating the game. And we'll eventually read all these in a bonus video later, potentially. And these ghosts you have to actively grind for. Up here is the gem collection. With this screen, you can see all the gems you get and the reward you get for collecting them all. I did not collect all the gems in the Gloomy Manor, so I do not get to see the reward for getting every amethyst, but hey, it's here. The upgrades. I don't know why they have a whole tally for it, but I guess this is how the game keeps track of upgrades. It'll tell you how much money you currently have, how much you currently need, and the list of upgrades. And finally, the boo canister, where you can see every single boo that you've captured and caught. So right now, up until this moment, I have all that the game allows, up until the new mission, Sticky Situation, which we did not tackle. I am very kind of furious and upset that we don't get to do the boos in this mission, especially that we can't do the boos immediately, and it bothers me for so long. But hey, it's taken care of, we're all done, and besides, at least this isn't Freeze Easy Peak where you have to go into a whole other world and get it done before you can come back and get this thing done. Anyways, long tangent aside, next time on Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, we will actually be tackling the new mission that we unlocked last time. But until that time happens, the name is Blue Fang, and I bid you all a good West Visiting the Sun, everybody. Take care, and I see you all next time. Goodbye.